Judges and participants.
Here's where we start. Thanks to Amy.
So, huh?
Amy dropped the start.
The base model. We didn't have the base model. We wanted to show them the base model.
Yeah, so the base model, thanks to Clarky.
Thanks to Clarky.
So that's where we started, and you all read kind of the description of you've inherited this unit from some long-lost aunt or uncle, and you get the unit, but you got no furniture, and so the good people of IKEA were nice enough to say, use our store, anything you want. And so that was the basis, and so what I was hoping is anybody who's done one could do a less than 5-minute presentation of their, less than 5 minutes, please, of their solution and do a little walkthrough. And then for those of you who are judging, please take notes, and I will collect the secret ballot later, and then I have some prizes for the winners.
Are they numbered or anything, or
how about just their name? How's that?
The
presenters will tell you their name.
Okay.
And then if you just write down the one that you think is the best, and I will just be, you don't need a vote, 1, 2, 3, 4, just write down the one that you, well, actually probably write down the top 3.
I'm sorry, their number, or
no, we just write their names.
Okay.
And so maybe we can just go in order of presenters by
how
they are in the
folder.
How they are in the folder. David A.
He's already
up. He's already up.
All right. How's everybody doing? So here's my unit. What I did first that you might notice is you come in, kind of opened up the space right here. Put that awesome image. That's from IKEA. So I tried to stick with IKEA stuff, and that was kind of challenging, and I found myself changing the furniture that was given me. So what I did is, my approach was just taking the shelves and trying to take advantage of this walls and all this wall space. So kind of just using that as storage. So that was just my basic approach, just taking advantage of that. Using
all right. So to be honest, I broke some rules. Wow. Make them figure that out, Ed. Because yeah, rules are meant to be broken, and if I were to be in this place, I would want a place that I absolutely love. And as much as IKEA, as cool as IKEA is, there are some things about IKEA that you just can't make an awesome space with. So so I broke some rules. So, all right, so you enter here. The first thing I changed is we have translucent panels to open up, so you cannot fully see into the bathroom.
Yeah.
But there's a voyeuristic quality to that, and I think it's awesome. So it makes you will not be seen. But I want to.
Here, will you hold my axe like this down in bed?
My name's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
This is my case. So, like everybody else, I knocked out this closet wall that was originally there. It's a lot smaller. I don't put that much, but I left a fridge, the standard fridge. I left the bathroom pretty simple. I brought in a pretty full-length mirror and just turned it sideways. Really like accent colors, so made sure a lot of the walls and the elements have some fun colors. But I also used, I think we standardized kitchen cabinets that fold outward, so I put that in, and that just, I guess, incorporated it into the wall design throughout the entire condo. And then this is kind of it's the bed part, and then it's also used as the seating area for the TV entertainment.
When you have guests over, you all can get in bed.
Yeah,
That works.
pretty much.
Take the fit chair. Now we're finding out about Jennifer too.
But yeah, I like to keep the meeting area pretty open, because I know, originally this is all really small space, so the more open it is, the better for it. Yeah, so I kept a lot of the, these are all IKEA standard kitchenware, kitchen unit, lighting fixture. And then part of their garden unit, so I just got in there.
Okay,
Pretty
cool.
Pretty straightforward.
All right.
Cool.
Awesome. Next.
I met this really fast, and this is a character from a cartoon. I can't remember the name, but it kind of like upset everybody, but I like it. So it seems like this is the this all from IKEA, and this is the I guess it's project screen like this one. No, like a clock. And the hanging over on the top bar, and we have a projector, so which could be played as a television, and on daytime it's pretty cool. So I just trying to hide it. I can't find a show how it. Yeah. So on daytime it could be a window, but at night if you want to watch a TV or something, just write it down. Things like I want to keep. It's kind of like I try to minimize everything. So it only has a black color and this wooden color. And this yellow thing, so it's kind of a cool thing on one side, the warm thing on the other side. So the ground, the roof and ground and the wall are kind of like I guess some reflection. So so which makes the smaller room kind of larger. I like this pink flower in the yellow. which is just my point if So these are all IKEA things, but I kind of like break the rules a little bit down, but I'm trying to make it larger. Like these are all kind of from IKEA, and these are IKEA things, but I changed the color actually. That's it. It's pretty simple. This is the bed, so just like Edward's idea, we can rotate it and make it horizontal, I guess. Yeah, this is yellow, black, and show you the photos. The kitchen. This is totally. So these are the reflections. We don't have this thing, so it's kind of for effect.
Reflection?
For effect. So yeah, we don't have the reflection anymore. So I didn't have time for the kitchen much, but try it simple.
But that emphasizes his thought of minimalist.
These lights. These lights are from IKEA too. So I like it. It's creepy as spring. That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Larry.
Have an accent.
Well, you've been the first one so far.
So, this apartment is for a person who is kind of lazy and wants to get to his house and not be having to open a sofa, but have a large queen bed to lay on. And
Hard to move around this little unit.
so there you get your little bed here. You get a couple mirrors, same Clarky effect there. to expand the room and get a little bit of food court feeling to your house. And so you have this table which you can move and put your laptop in, so you can dine here, but then move it and dine on your bed. And so since you got no closet, you can expose all your lingerie here. So make sure you get good ones and colorful ones. So here you got your working area. I stole this kitchen, so don't give me credit for it, but I did invent the circle. And the last thing, this is a very small pad, and people will be like, oh, wow, why are you living here? This sucks. I told them, you know what? I got, Ryan Gosling to approve it. Doesn't have to be Ryan Gosling.
I am Ryan Gosling and I approve this pad.
It doesn't have to be Ryan Gosling, it can be Liam Neeson or Sofia Vergara. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Alright, this is actually pretty simple. Most of the stuff is IKEA, not all of it, and I should clarify, this is not exactly where I would live, I just try to have fun with this. Let me see if I can. So, oh yeah, there's solo cups
Oh,
here.
those red solo cups.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And an unmade bed. That's awesome.
Yeah, we got a little rough night, but I still have fun in a small place. That's what I'm trying to show. So, pretty typical kitchen from IKEA. Same parts and pieces, a little bit probably bigger than some of the ones you saw. Because even though I don't cook, I like to have a nice kitchen. Simple couch in the down at the end here, and a nice shelving unit you can use for either extra storage for plates and pots and stuff, or books if you like to read. I put my bed up high to try to take away from the space down on the ground and actually use kind of a dual purpose here of having my dressers act as kind of stilts for the bed up high. Some people might think it's a little claustrophobic up here, but it could be okay. You can still see your TV and watch streaming. The other awesome part about this bed is it also acts as storage if that's what you're into, or a man cave. So we got a new kind of beanbag here. You can just get away from it all. Or you can close it back up and don't have to worry about it. So we got a little ladder that has some storage in it too to be up to your bed. So that's about it.
very nice. But Ryan Gosling doesn't approve this one, does he?
Not yet.
Kind of rustic. This is
Hey, can you introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm Claudia.
Hi everyone.
So this is a fold-out bed. So for the day, bed at night. You have a headboard here. Use it to stack up books and shelves and whatever you want. Here we have industrial lamp, a little bar table, some stools, and your kitchen. Everything's from IKEA. That's about it. And a couch. Remember your champagne glass. Studying your masters. For the closet, I took out the doors to allow for a little bit more space in the living room. And I put the curtain. So I used the IKEA closet storage unit, and I placed it inside. That's it.